So what we got to do, these fingers are all silver soldered together. Well, one of them broke free on the end here. So I've never done this before, but I watched all the other videos. And I want to try to silver solder that back on without unsoldering all the others. So unlike what everybody says, I really don't want to heat up the entire bracelet in order just to solder that one thing. So I'm going to try to locally heat that after using all the recommended flux and everything. And see if I can, this flux here, see if I can get that to silver solder just there and not undo everything else. All right. This is self-pickling, so hopefully it'll prevent a lot of the discoloration. We've got this paste silver solder, hard solder, SS75, that I'm going to try to make work. You got to undo this. It's just like a lure lock syringe cap. You got to undo that. I'm going to put a little out so I can get to it easily. I guess that's a little more than I need. Bring some of the carburizing out of there. In all the other videos, they say it should only take like 30 seconds to get everything hot enough. I see the solder I had on there melting. You want it to flow down into the joint. Boy, it looks like it's flowing good to me, but maybe the heat's all going into the pliers. I see it collecting on the piece I'm trying to solder onto the rest of it. Probably going to solder the whole thing to the pliers. What I don't want to do is oxidize the crap out of the metal. It looks like brass that's got some silver plating on it or something, which probably means it's impossible to solder. Well, it's sticking a little better now. I think that is the right torch tip, though, the number 4 for what we're trying to do here. I don't think I unsoldered any of the others. And unfortunately, it's got two problems. It's split right in the middle of this other side. So we got to do that next, as soon as things cool down. I'm real curious to see if I can vice grips to go across that. All right, as you can see, we got it in the vise. I got an alligator clip holding the wires together, and this will hold the parts together. I got no gap. It looks like a good fit. So we'll give that a try. I'm gonna get my paste solder ready. Adding acetylene until till the smoke goes away. Trying to bring the little cone back down to a neutral flame so it's not carburizing. No. I think I breathed on it and blew it out. I forget if I did this already or not, but I like the self-pickling. And you heat up the wrench first, or the vice grips. So I think that's where most of the heat's going to go. Got a nice frost from the flux. No, I don't like that. I'm seeing some gap. There. Maybe from the heating or something, a gap formed. I'm not a jewelry maker. I'm not so much going for aesthetics as I want to make sure that it melts in and flows good. If there's excess, well, I think that's going to be okay if it's all blobbed and holding better. There, I saw it flow. I should probably stop and look at it. It looks good. So we'll know in a minute. Know in a minute if I unsoldered something else. Well, I don't know. I think that looks okay. Kind of got a lot of solder on the next wire too, but have to see if that's good. I got a little filing to do to clean this up. This wire burned back a little bit. It's not very nice. It could have a nice blob of solder there if I knew how to do that. That's still pretty hot. I'm going to let that cool for a minute. Maybe you don't have to watch while it cools. Well, the joint appears to be holding. And it doesn't look like I unsoldered anything else. So for my amateurishness, I'm going to say that's probably about as good as I can get it. I'm sure all the experts out there could probably do better, and maybe in the comments you can tell me what would have made it work out better. All right. Bye.